We have been promised flying cars for decades. It says the ultimate cliché of the future that never arrived. But while the world was making jokes, a small group of engineers and auto giants was building the real thing. Imagine skipping the 90-minute gridlock from Manhattan to JFK Airport and flying over it in 10 minutes for the price of an Uber Black. This isn't science fiction anymore. The factory is built, and Archer has a pilot academy. The company has earned several FAA operational certificates, Part 145, Part 135, and a Part 141 training certificate. But the Midnight still awaits full FAA type certification. It's in the final implementation phase of the certification program. Today, we are doing a deep dive into Archer Aviation, ticker ACHR. This is a company sitting at the finish line of the hardest engineering challenge of the 21st century. They aren't just building a drone, they are building an airline, but with a stock price that has been volatile and a cash burn that would make a tech CEO sweat. Is this the next Tesla or a capital-intensive trap? Let's start with the hardware. Archer's flagship is the Midnight. It is an eVTOL electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft. It carries 4 passengers and a pilot. Archer says Midnight will cruise near 150 miles per hour and that its design is far quieter than helicopters. The noise reduction claim is a company statement and varies by altitude measurement method in press coverage. The business model is simple: urban air mobility. Archer plans to operate trunk routes in congested cities like New York, Chicago, and Los Angeles. You don't buy the plane, you buy the seat. United Airlines has already placed orders worth $1 billion and paid a $10 million deposit. They plan to use Archer to ferry passengers from city centers to their hubs. This isn't a maybe. The routes are planned, the vertiports are being identified. But having a cool prototype is easy. Mass-producing aircraft is incredibly hard. This is where Archer has a massive moat compared to its rivals, Stellantis. Stellantis is the giant behind Jeep, Ram, and Maserati. They aren't just an investor, they are the contract manufacturer. They helped build Archer's massive factory in Covington, Georgia, which was completed in late 2024. This plant is designed to produce up to 650 aircraft per year at scale. While competitors are trying to figure out supply chains from scratch, Archer is leveraging the buying power and expertise of a global auto titan. This dramatically lowers their risk of production hell. If the factory is the engine, the FAA is the brakes. You cannot fly passengers without strict government approval. This process, called type certification, takes years and millions of pages of data. As of late 2025, Archer has cleared major hurdles. They have their Part 135 certificate, allowing them to operate as an airline. They have their Part 145 certificate to repair their own planes. And in February 2025, they received their Part 141 certificate to train their own pilots. They are now in the final stretch, the implementation phase, where they prove to the FAA that the plane is safe for the public. This is the single biggest catalyst for the stock. Once type certification is granted, commercial revenue can officially begin. Now, the reality check. Building an airline from scratch is expensive. Archer reported cash used in operations and purchases of property, equipment of roughly $126 million in Q3 2025. So certification timing is a material factor for cash runway. While they have a strong cash position thanks to Stellantis and other raises, they are currently a pre-revenue company in terms of commercial flights. The risk is timing. If FAA certification gets delayed to 2027 or 2028, that cash burn becomes a problem. The market cap of approximately $5 billion assumes they execute perfectly. Any hiccup in the flight tests or manufacturing ramp could send the stock tumbling. Archer Aviation is no longer a science project. It is a manufacturing company on the verge of operations. They have the factory, the partners, and the plane. Now, they just need the final stamp of approval. Is a CHR in your portfolio? Or are you waiting for the first passenger to fly? Let me know your thoughts. If you enjoyed this deep dive, check out the Ko-Fi link in the description to support the channel. Remember, this is not financial advice.